Welcome to Wrenching to Race. I'm Jay. I'll be flying solo today. John's working. Mark's pretending to work. Flesh is still out of town. Something about living in LA. And David, he's got yet again another excuse. Something about working down in Disney. I don't know. We've got a few things left to go. We're 10 days away from leaving. We've got an oil and filter change. I'm gonna put in an oil temp sender on the sandwich plate. I'm gonna install an oil temp gauge. Radiator fan switch. It's right here. Lights up so people know it's on. Bought a new battery, put it in, and it's of course dead. It's charging now. Who knows if it'll be ready. And if I have time, which I probably won't, I'll put in the new alternator and pull out the Audi 5000 alternator. So stay tuned, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the most fun day ever. And as you can see, it's pretty hot. I took out the old electric water gauge. We have a mechanical water temp gauge. This electric water gauge never seemed to work so well. I don't know if it was the sender not working so good, but in place of that water gauge, I'm gonna put this water/oil gauge, which comes with its own sender. So hopefully that sender fits inside of the oil sandwich plate. This is the sender here, and then I have to use what I believe is this quarter MPT fitting. So I'm gonna try and put that on. First, what I'm gonna do is use the wire that I had running to this water temp sender here. And I'm gonna try and see if that fitting fits on the sandwich plate right there. Which if it does, then I'll splice on that little fitting to the end of this. This wire is already run into the dashboard there, so I shouldn't have too much problem getting that going. Here's an update. I hooked up the oil temp sender to the sandwich plate, ran the wires, ran the gauge, powered everything up, let the car get up to temperature. That seemed to work. At least it got up to about 150 degrees. I imagine it just takes a little bit of time. And then the last thing I've been working on is the relay for the manual fan switch. I'm trying to keep temperatures down and control them and get them cooler than when the fan turns on. So when we're under long yellows or when we're coming into the pits, we can just turn the fans on immediately, and that way we'll keep temps down. So here's what I did. There's the relay. I'm gonna mount it up on here like that, but I sort of have the wrong relay. It doesn't have a little tab on top, so I gotta fix that. But took power from there, spliced into the wire. Sure that's not right. Got 30 in, power comes back out to the fans, and then the switch to switch on the relay. I got the ground going over to the head, and then the accessory switch. Powered this up, running it over through there. That goes back to the switch, and that's to the ground, which the ground is right there. So let's see if it works. Main power on. We've got good glow. Voltage is good. Well, the battery's charging, that's why. So if I hit this switch, the fans should go on. Thank you, Ethan, for the wiring help. I'm calling it today. Still some stuff to do, but having this radiator fan switch on, manual fan switch, will be huge, I think. Plus with all the other cooling that we have going on with the oil cooler, we should be able to keep this little car's temps under control. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, or don't, but do subscribe and watch and like. Thanks, bye.